Hey everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Lobotomy Corporation. Let's go ahead and start day 7. we're gonna skip kind of the summary. At least we're not gonna do any more large summaries until more than one day has gone by. So let's get in here to day 7. We'll summarize the singular abnormality that we are now managing, that we picked up in the last episode, and then we'll purchase ejo equipment and get in there to begin the day. Alright, so we picked up our first Teth abnormality yesterday. Teth is a level above Zayan, so a little more dangerous. It's the only abnormality we currently have that can escape, or that will escape. So maybe Teth can escape, but Zayans never do. In any case, we managed to handle her rather well, and we encountered our first ordeal, which seems to be creatures from a different department we haven't unlocked yet, which run rampant in our facility. They died after a period of time had elapsed, but they wiped out a good amount of our clerks as well. And that's the quick summary of what happened yesterday. And we're gonna start with a quick summary. I liked a recommendation JZ had, which is do the big summary after a few days have gone by, but don't do it every single video, and I think I like that idea. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try that for the next few videos and see how it works out for us. Alright, so that's it. That's all for the summary. So let's go ahead and begin hiring new people. We'll begin strengthening a few other members of our team, and then we'll get into it and start the day. So first off, let's hire someone else. And so I am going to spend a point to customize them. So, there's two choices here. We can either keep canceling and rehiring until I get a look I like for someone. Like this. This actually looks like a normal person. Actually, I kind of like this look. Maybe we'll just go with this. Actually, I like this a lot. Alright, we'll just go with this. Well, hold on. I don't like the name. So, no matter what, I want to rename this person. So, we are going to go with customized LOB after all. Okay, so Adorkable, Tillman, and JZ. I'm going to have you guys be the next 3 people that I hire. I'm going to feel really bad if I need a volunteer to go into a really scary containment unit to see what's up there. But I don't know if I'm willing to sacrifice one of my level 2 people at this moment. So we'll see what happens. So let's get started with this. So, let's see. I think we should have JZ be here next. So JZ, welcome aboard. I don't know what to do for your outfit, so I think I like this hairstyle on you. I think I like the color of it as well. So let me go look at your. I think your face is also fine. What does your other faces look like? Oh, we can change your combat face though. Let's see. So if I change your combat brows, this shouldn't take. Actually, why don't I do this off screen? I'll be right back. Okay, JZ, I think I'm happy with this. So, here's your face. Fighting face is slightly more grumpy. Crazy eyes, but still grumpy, panicking face, and dead face for you. So, welcome aboard, sir, to Lobotomy Corporation. We'll go ahead and assign you to an empty spot in the... Oh, the information team. Okay. So, I was thinking about these teams, now having dealt with an ordeal, and I think it might be best to separate my teams into... how to describe this? The type of combat work that they might have to be involved with. Like, movement speed is what we want. Increase movement speed for all agents. The more clerks that are present here. And, in particular, people who work here get additional movement speed. Over here, it's success rate for all agents. For the more clerks that are alive for this department. And everyone, and the particular agents in here, gain increased temperance when they're working there. But I was thinking that I probably want some combat teams created after what I witnessed yesterday. I don't want my teams to be made up of different types of weaponry. I need, or maybe I do, but at the moment I don't think I do. So I'm thinking the control team and information team need to be comprised of people able to deal with a certain type of creature. Is what I'm thinking. Dia, for example, is physical red damage, as is Hysul. Vincent has a penitence weapon on her. And Jason, we haven't given you anything. So this is going to be a physical team. so far. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out the weapons that my people are using. Vincent is going to instead get one of these weapons. And JZ, since you're part of this team as well, I'm thinking... Alright, so hold on. Oh! Alright, hold on. So... Oh, but they're guns. Oh, okay. We can leave Chris with a gun. And JZ will give you one of these weapons as well. So, Bella, me, Bruno, I'm going to want you to have a penance weapon. Vincent has one of these. JZ, you should have one of these. Chris goes back to using a gun. Bruno, you're going to use a penance, as is Jason. Okay, so this will be our team's makeup at the moment. Now, JZ, this is still... I think this armor is the best type of armor. So we're going to give you this at the moment. Is that everyone? Okay, so now everyone's armed with weapons and a suit. Oh, interesting. So these are... Okay, this must be levels 1 and 2. Levels 3 and 4? Levels 5? And maybe there's a higher level than 5 in the game as well. Okay, so this is good. I think we're set. Let's go ahead and save this part off really quick, and then we'll start the day. Alright, let's see what type of horrible creature we're dealing with today. Oh, no, not quite yet. No, not quite yet. I want to level a few people. So, Bruno, we're going to go ahead and strengthen you. And we're going to give you another point of fortitude for more hit points. And I'm going to give you another point in temperance is on my chart. Do you need fortitude? I don't think you need fortitude. You already have 26 max hit points. You're almost up on... You almost have fortitude too at this moment. So we'll just increase your temperance at the moment. And I'll go ahead and make a note here that I've done this. Actually, I should wait until the day's done. Sorry, everyone. So I have pieces of paper where I have all my characters. I'm making spreadsheets. Writing down spreadsheets so I can keep track of who has what and what levels people have. Jason Hawk. We are leveling your prudence up today. Vincent. You're not a viewer, but we're still leveling something on you. We're going to level your temperance as well. Okay, and I think now that's good. So let me again... Oh, hold on. All right, I just see this right now. So we have another dawn ordeal to deal with today. Are there different types of ordeals? I guess we'll find out when we start the day. All right, so let me save this all part off one more time. All right, and we're good. Let's go ahead and start the day. Okay, so let me pause. What are we dealing with? A giant in a straitjacket. Okay, so I should describe what's going through my head, because this is the same thing goes through my head with every single abnormality I'm working with. So I'm looking at this creature, and I'm thinking, based on what I'm seeing here, what do I think will happen if I send someone in here to do certain types of work with it? So I'm worried that if I try to do temperance or insight, that will harm my person with this creature, because do we really want to understand a madman? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Physical work might be the easiest thing to do here, because it doesn't look like he can get out very easily, and so we can study, we can do instinct work with him maybe, or repression, because he's already, looks like he needs to be repressed to me. If he's in a straitjacket, he's in it for some reason. And he's probably insane, and I don't want my person, like, linking with him mentally to understand where he's coming from, for the fear that they will suffer the same. So, I'm going to send someone in here to do instinct work with them. But I'm going to send someone in here to do instinct work with this person who has higher prudence in case he does sanity damage, which is what I'm guessing he does, based on the fact that it looks like he can't get out of that straitjacket. So, let me look up my people who are down here. Vincent has 24 max sanity. Jason, we just hired you. You have 20 max sanity, so you're not going in here. So it would be Dia or Hysul. So we'll send Dia in here to start, and she'll do instinct work. Now, we have Scorched Girl to work with also, and we know that she works best with rank 2 or lower for prudence. And so, but when we fail, she does red damage, 2 through 4 points. So, it'd probably be best, so not you, JZ. With only 70 hit points, all it will take is like 5 failures, and that could kill you. The same thing with Vincent. So, we need to get your fortitudes up. So, I think anyone with Fortitude 2 should come down here. Which is really only Hysul. Actually, is that right? Let's see. So if I can click on this and select Instinct, only to see what levels they have. It's only Hysul. How about the control team? Okay, so we don't have someone who really has higher instinct, so it's a bit dangerous. So if I'm going to send someone in here then from the information team, I guess it should be Vincent that tries it. Oh, she's a good chance of dying if she doesn't get, again, 5 failures won't kill her, but 6 will. I guess Vincent will try. It's a high chance of success, and with Temperance 2, I'm hoping she'll have more successes than failures by at least 50%. It's, I think, 12 boxes for Scorched Girl. If we get really unlucky, she'll die, but I don't think she will. So we'll start with that. Over here, I can't think of a reason why we shouldn't do more of these. So, Jisan, you need some instinct work, right? And we need to complete 4 instinct works today anyway. Or I guess not today, but we need to complete them if you want the research done for the information team. So, let me see, what was I planning to do today? So, oh, Jinsen, I was planning to send you instead to One Sin to do temperance work. So we'll start with that instead. Bruno, what are we doing with you today? I was not sure what to do with you. I guess we'll send you down here. Is it Insight that's high? Insight is high. So we'll send you here to do some of that work, Bruno. And I will come over to the Fairy Festival to do some instinct work. And that's good. And we'll watch what happens with this new creature. T0154. Oh god. I don't know if I like those sounds it's making. We have a meltdown because whatchamacallit entered this room. And this room is the one that's going to act up as well. So let's send Bella down here, and she'll go ahead and do the instinct work after that's done. Good. Vincent did very well. Hysul, we'll send you over here and you'll work with Scorched Girl as well. Looks like this is just a common over here for this creature. Okay. So we did get 7 boxes, which is good. I still don't have a meter for my people, but we discovered that we can see the meter if I go here and select a work to be done, and then select someone else. Oh! Oh! Dia took physical damage from him, not mental. Okay. Well, then it's probably physical work is not what we want to do with that creature. Okay, so Chris will now send you over here for instinct work. And I will head here for attachment. Wow, good for you over here, Jason? Bruno, good for you, Bruno. You got 100% on that. Amazing work, thank you. We'll have you hang out here. You'll go back in there again in the future. Heisel, let's send you in here for some insight work. We should also spend these boxes. Oh, there's only one guideline here, and it requires 12 boxes to unlock. Let's try looking at these. Let's look at repression work. Ooh, okay, not very good. So, all right. So repression's not something we want to do here. I guess we'll try attachment then. So when Dia is fully healed, we'll send her back there for attachment work. Okay, and Bella, you're going in here for instinct. Oh crap, hold on, we got a Dawn showing up. Okay, it's a different color Dawn. Last one was purple, this one is green. So, I'm gonna make the assumption we get a new type of creature. Let me wait and see, okay, I wanna... How many more countdowns will happen? So how many more space? It looks like I have room for one more space. No one is walking towards their box. So Dia, if you're completely healed, I will send you in here for attachment work. And we'll see what happens when she's done. Because we had not a great success over here. Just normal. In which case, I'm suspecting that if we get another normal, we will end up having this creature break free. Assuming it has a... You cannot settle for merely half of the energy. Your duty must be completed. And I don't get to read the rest of it. I thank you, Dia. Sorry about this. Yes! Good work, Heisel. Good work, Heisel. Move you back into here to be healed a little bit. Jason. So I'm going to wait until everyone is out before I send someone else into one of these, because we're going to have another one of these have its Kuploth meltdown occur, and then we also will have probably this ordeal happen. I guess everyone should go back to their main rooms, because when it looks like the ordeal happened in hallways, so maybe the next ordeal happens in hallways as well. It looks like attachment works a little better, but still not very good with this creature. Okay, maybe, okay, that was a lot better. Many more successes than just the other work was. And we did get 12 unique PE boxes. So we know it does physical damage. I think we will read the managerial guidelines first. It will unlock more work speed with it. We could, well, we could just do this. It's going to break free at some point. You know what? I'm going to do this. Let's get all the abnormality work preferences done first. Common for attachment work. Low for instinct. Oh! I was right! with my first guess, it is instinct work that is the best suited for this creature. We just got, I guess, really unlucky with that instinct work that when we had it done with Dia to start. Okay. That's good to know. All right, I made the right choice. How about that? I don't know how much... I'd hate, JZ, to send you in there just for you to die immediately. Let's send you over here for some temperance work. Actually, I'm going to send you into that hallway. We're already almost 5 boxes from the end of the day. My goodness. You know what just occurs to me? Oh, hold on. They both only have 10 boxes. Oh, 10 boxes for successes. It's 14 for this one total, and 12 for this one total. I'm guessing you have to kind of balance how much work and farming you want to do for stats based upon how many of these you want to deal with. And I did a little bit of reading some of the gameplay mechanics online, and from what I can tell, you should keep farming if you think you can get away with it. So, with the introduction of ordeals, I think this would be more exciting for us. If I'm going to hang around after I have the maximum PE boxes, which I do plan on doing, the ordeals will be something I have to consider going forward as to when I want to stop the workday. So let's go in here and do some temperance work here. Doubt. Green Dawn. Oh my god! Look, we have robots here! Is it just one? 2. We have 2 robots. I'm guessing you beat up robots. So, physical team, we're sending you in here. Okay, Dia's taken 7 damage. Vincent is a little bit afraid. Let's wait and see how much damage she takes next. We're doing well so far. This team is doing well. Where's the other one? Oh, it showed up here as well. Uh-oh. Come on, guys. Kill it quickly. Dia. Move into here. Dia? Dia? Alright, hold on. Dia, I want... Move. Dia, move into this room, please. Heisel, fire at it. Vincent, fire at it. Fight it. Oh, she's still hurt. Okay, so, oh, God! Vincent, you're about to die. No, Dia, you gotta run as well. Okay, everyone stays here and heals a little bit. I think we need, the white sticks down here as well, just to distract them for a bit. Because if they walk in here, we won't benefit from the healing. Oh, yeah, I think they are healing, right? The healing isn't based on a certain level. Oh, I really don't want them bunched up. Guys, move. Yep. Oh, this is horrible. So we're gonna... Oh my god! Guys, what are you doing? Stop! Run! Stop! Okay, white team, back down. Okay, we're all totally healed, but I don't want to fight two of them at the same time. Bella, I need you to get out of there. I don't understand what's happening. Alright, so I can't select, apparently, individual people to move them in or out. Like yes, Bella. Okay. What's happening here? So I select the hallway. I go over here. I don't want Bella suppressing. So then, can I select Bella individually? No. What the heck? I'll be right back, everyone. Okay, I don't understand this. The controls for this are awful. The controls for this is god-awful. I can't select an individual person. It's like everyone in the room has to be controlled at the same time. Alright, sure, I guess everyone found to the elevator. That's fine. Let's run you all up here and I'll figure out what on earth I can do with you. Okay, so while you're all in there... Alright, good. They've at least split up. So, let's see. So if I... Alright, so can I select this room? Okay, so the information team is fine. You're the red damage. So let's have you... suppress. Yep, go in there and beat it up. And the elevator's there, Tim, so if you're gonna do this, you better do it quick. I think everyone has to go in there. We're losing out. All the clerks are dying from this. Alright! She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Where'd the other one go? Get it! Oh god, that's me! I can't die! I can die. So now I want to select just me. How can I do that? Oh, this is really aggravating. All right, so Chris, we'll move you up here. Heisel, you can take like 1 or 2 hits there. Jason, let's move you down there. Heisel, we'll move you down here. Stop suppressing it! Stop. Go there. Stop! This is really frustrating. This is really frustrating. I don't have the level of control that I feel I really need to keep people alive here. And I don't have even any meters on anyone. This is... This is really frustrating. So the only way I can view how close someone is to death is by looking at their when they're in when they're trying to suppress something. All right, you guys go over here. We have one of these left. We will kill this. Okay, let's send... So... How wounded is everybody? So I can send Bella, Chris, Bruno, and Jason down there to deal with it. And then all of you go back out again. To live was a process full of pain, plus 10% energy quota, whatever that means. Alright, well, we did it. Oh my goodness, that is so frustrating. Alright, everyone go back to their departments. Alright, we didn't lose anybody, which is good. That's really annoying. I'm gonna have to probably read up how to control my people better, because... all I want to do is send one person away, but it's like... They don't move away when I tell them to stop suppressing. Alright, well, we survived. Let's move on. Alright, so, we should still do more work. I want to figure out more about this creature. And if he gets out, I need to try to figure out how to deal with him as well. So, it looks like, indeed, instinct works the best thing for him. So, we'll send Vincent in here this time to do instinct work. And while she's doing that, we could use someone else here for Scorched Girl. Jaza, that's not going to be you. I need you to have more fortitude or what have you, so we'll send you up here to do instinct work with a can of well cheers. Jason, you'll come over here. And then let's send... Bruno, you'll hang out with the fairies for a bit. Nervous. All right, so she took some damage immediately. Oh God, she might not survive. Sorry, Vincent. If you die, it's up to you to succeed. This is a high. Why is this place always so dark and cold? It's a high chance to succeed! Vincent, you're dying! Okay, well, you didn't die. Thank goodness. You lived. We got 8 more boxes, but that's not enough to learn anything about it. So someone else has got to go in there again. That's 3 average successes. That's interesting. We haven't had any problems yet, though. Oh my God, yeah, she's down to 13 hit points. All right, so Heisel, I guess will come back. Actually, we'll send Dia in here for some more insight work. The well cheers, we'll go ahead and send Bella in for that. Good deeds. Jason, you'll go back over there. And the fairies? I'll head over there. Oh, we need someone to go into this one. So, Haisul, I guess that'll be you. Alright, we have the Kupaloth counter happening in Scorched Girl's room. I'm not imagining that Dia will do poorly there. So I think we'll be okay. Let's send instinct work with Haisul here. Unless, Vincent, are you healed up completely now? You are. Alright, we'll send you back in there again. It looks like it does low levels of damage when it does damage. Hey, we got enough, oh, we do not quite have enough boxes for the weapon. But we could manufacture one of these EGO suits. I think we'll hold off on that at the moment, though. JZ will send you up here and prep to interact with the can of well cheers. And we'll have you do... Is it attachment work? No. Instinct work. So that would be... No, sorry, not G-Said, I want J-Said. Need more hit points on you. And this got done, so we'll do more attachment work here with Jason. This got done. We'll do more instinct work with you, Chris. Oh, crap! This needs someone in it. So, Insight. Hysul. We'll lose a bunch of those PE boxes if someone doesn't handle her. Hey, we got a good success with him. Okay. Very good. Thank you, Vincent. Canawell cheers. Okay, so Bella, we'll move you down there and prep to handle that. We can't spend these boxes on anything, right? We cannot. Okay. Oh, right. We have multiple things going on cooldown at the same time. Dia, let's send you over here. Bruno will send you here. Good job, Hysul. So, a heads up that when I was looking up the basic ideas of this game, like if I should grind for experience or not, I discovered that the level of the creature and the work done by your employees, there's a link to how much experience points they get. The Zions here, they offer very little experience to, like, the experience begins to fall off the higher level that someone is who works with them. For example, Jason here has Fortitude level 1, and so if I did Fortitude work with the fairies, that's good. He gets the full experience points that he would normally get for doing this work. And the experience you earn seems to be based off of the amount of PE boxes as well that you generate doing this work. But if he had Fortitude level 2 and worked with these fairies, he would get less experience points than if he had Fortitude level 1. And so this is kind of important to know. In addition to that, this is probably a Teth, would be my guess. And so these creatures, if this is a Teth, then they're offering more experience than the Zions are for doing work, at the cost that they are a little more dangerous. So just let's send you in here for attachment work. And let's spend some of these boxes at the escape information. It only has a maximum Quillpath counter of 1! I guess only if the work is bad that he escapes, then. Because we've had, like, 3 successes so far with him. Sorry, 3 normal interactions with him. Okay, so... Oh, Zed! You earned the reward for the Canawell cheers, because you got the beard, the scruff on you. We'll send you in there for some instinct work. And then Bella... We'll send you down here to do work with Scorched Girl. And I will come over here. Oh, someone's doing work over here already? Who is doing that work? I don't know anymore. I guess I'll come over here then to do some temperance work. And Chris will send you here for some more instinct. I would like to fully understand T0154 today before we wrap up this day. It'll give me a chance. Oh, nice! I'm about to say to get the weapon from Scorched Girl and other things as well. Alright, so we can make this 4th match flame weapon. So let's definitely manufacture that. And then Heisel, I guess, I mean, you shot her once. You seem to be working really well with her after that. Let's send you in here for some more of this work. It looks like Instinct's going to be important for the Teths we have down here at the moment. Because they do... Oof, wow, what the heck's happening with you, Dia? Because there's a lot of physical damage going on for both of these Teths at the moment. Guidelines. Let's get this next. When the work was bad, the quillcloth counter lowered. Okay, so that definitely matches what we're seeing. So I really like that if you pay attention to what's going on, you can figure out how some of this works without needing to unlock this information. Chris, you're done. I'll send you over here for some repression work now, Jason. And then over here, we'll do some more attachment for me. Bruno. We'll have you come over here for some instinct work. Jason, I'm going to have you hang out here. You'll do some insight work with them next. And over here, more instinct. Actually, Jason, how do you feel about trying to work with T154? What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not willing to risk you. We'll keep setting in my level 2s over there. So, Heisel will come over here. Okay, we have a... Oh! No. It should be okay. It should be okay. It might not be okay. I think as long the counter, that alarm, doesn't mean anything bad's going to happen with this guy instinctively. It just means that we lose PE boxes if someone doesn't take care of that after the alarm ends. You know, I think we'll send Bella down here. She has 29 hit points, so she should survive that encounter if it goes badly. JZ. Sends you in to work with a can of well cheers. Good job, me. Oh, I got the crown of thorns on my head. Chris, you're gonna come over here to do repression work on one sin. Not a very good chance, but I don't need you increasing your temperance or prudence with him any longer. Ooh, we had an okay work done, but Scorched Girl's counter did not decrease. I think that was you who did it, Bella, so let's move you back over. Oh! Okay, no, that was a good success. Okay. Vincent, yep, we're gonna put you back in here, Vincent, to do instinct work with him. Actually, since Dia's fine. No, you know what, Vincent's been working well with him so far. We will send Vincent back in there one more time. We need one more PE box to fully unlock him with the abnormality basic information, so we'll do that. So while we're doing that, let's send someone over here for insight, and we'll send Heisel. We have fairies who need someone working with them, so let's send me in there. And the can of well cheers can be you, Bruno. Oh, Jason, actually, you're kind of hanging out here. Can we send you in here instead for some instinct work? You took a little bit of damage, probably from them, but I think it'll be fine. Let's send you in for some more instinct work. You'll heal after you drink the can anyway. Good job, Vincent. Good job. Back over here again. Let's get you healed, and this will do it for today, everyone. Once everyone's out of their containment units. And everyone's done. All right. So I guess I don't want to really farm for hours on this. I think you guys will be bored with. Scorch Girl has escaped. But you know what? I'm gonna leave. I think we'll let the next team deal with this nonsense rather than me. Workday complete. Let's see what happens. So I need to understand what happens if I hit workday complete with one of these having escaped. So I'm gonna go ahead and do exactly that. Let's see what happens. I get an S. All right. I'll take it. We got 2 more LOB points and 3 promotions. So what happened? So Bella... So the prudence here seems to be a mistake. I don't really... I think the decreasing levels are a mistake. Like, I think that's a bug. She gained fortitude, sanity points and max hit points went up. Chris Patai gained fortitude and max hit points. I gained max hit points and quite a bit of temperance, but didn't level my temperance. Dia earned fortitude rank 3. Good for her. Look at all those increases she got. Hysul gained a little bit more hit points and sanity. Bruno gained a little bit of max hit points and sanity. That was it. Jason, you gained a little bit of everything. Is that right? No, I'm sorry. Work speed and a little bit more justice. Vincent, congratulations on level 2. Wow. 35 max hit points, 21 sanity. And Jason, you gained a little bit of everything except for justice. Yeah, we'll let the next shift manager deal with Escape Scourge Girl. All right, what are we taking for another one of our abnormalities? Okay. The city still remained a beautiful place where the Emerald Road sparkled bright as ever. Unsurprisingly, not a single employee volunteered to retrieve the corpse of their cocooned colleague. I think this involves spiders. Should we do this one? Someone's gonna die. Someone's going to die. All these sound really bad. Like this is a really big text that says, "Please eat my dreams." That sounds really terrible. The city still remained a beautiful place where the Emerald Road sparkled bright as ever. Unsurprisingly, not a single employee volunteered to retrieve the corpse of their cocooned colleague. I don't know. I don't know. That sounds really bad. That sounds really bad. Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna roll a dice for this. One second. I have to go. I gotta get some dice. Let's see. All right. Let's see. So, whichever one's the highest. I have 3 20-sided dice. All right. T0299 gets an 11. F0187 gets a 5. T0243 a 5. All right. Then we're choosing this. Please eat my dreams. Let me ask you a question. What would you do if one of your subordinates, who is harvesting energy from an abnormality to meet the quota, shall face certain death doing so? This is a very basic question, so I'm certain you know the right answer. The right answer is this. This is my answer. I'll save the employee. It's so simple. I cannot believe I have to remind you. The manager's role is to oversee energy production, and that only. You are not here to take care of the employees. Not that I've known you for a long time, but I never took you for such a humanitarian. Lobotomy Corporation is an industry giant, and its mission to produce energy is our top priority. It was such a simple question for me, however, mayhaps not for you. If I were human, how disappointing. Well, the way I view it, though, Angela, is that if all our employees die, then no one works on the abnormalities, and we have no energy produced. So it's important that we keep people alive. Yes, we need energy, but we should best tailor the employee to the abnormality they are studying. If we just send a bunch of low-level people in just to die repeatedly from the creature, it escapes and wreaks havoc everywhere. We can't get it contained again. Well, how much energy does that give us? That gives us no energy, Angela. Is what I would have said. And shut up, Tim. Please do not worry. I will not make such a statement. I'm an AI, after all. This is a cute smile on her. You've exceeded my expectations, despite your first impression. Allow me to explain your next... Yasad! I just heard that your team had a ton of casualties. How many times has it been now? Shouldn't you be at your team's side? It looked super depressing over there. Accidents happen. I want them to understand that it's not a big fuss. Dwelling on it only encourages them to cry more, and it will eventually tire them out. But people have died. Maybe you should say something, like at least some half-hearted commemorative speech to cheer the employees up. I mean, we should lead our departments and all. Perhaps your aim is different from mine, then. I see no point in being sentimental. Caring too much about the respect of employees or the little complaints they make will steer you away from what's truly important. Well, I'm just saying, I guess there's no right answer, is there? We're both busy, so I'll see you later. What do you think, Manager? Should I go comfort them for the sake of the department's morale? Yes, you should. I'm not surprised to hear that from you. Do you think it's realistic for you to show up in every department every single time an accident occurs? You, the man who spends the whole day incessantly watching employees die through that shiny monitor of yours. I take it that you are only saying this because you're inexperienced and are still clinging on to the vague sense of goodwill, Manager? Such shallow sympathy does no good in the corporation, so I urge you to be rid of it. Next task from Yasad, the paths to take. Via insight work, we can indirectly handle the abnormalities. Through insight, we aim to find out what they find favorable and unfavorable about their containment unit, and adjust those conditions accordingly. But we have no choice but to continue working with the information team. Yep, so let's continue expanding it. And I'm curious to see what research we unlocked. Maybe I gain the ability to individually select people later on. Reduce fear damage for clerks. Display damage user interface. Display hit point user interface. What does this say? Interface that visualizes damage done by abnormalities and agents will become... Oh, visible. Okay, so this must be showing, like, there must be number floaters that appear when I select this. And this shows me the current hit points. I think this is far more important than this. So we're going to grab the display hit point user interface. Okay, and before we wrap up this episode, we can go here and we can unlock the basic information for this guy. Forsaken Murderer is its name. A Teth. Okay, so it is a Teth. It does 222 damage. Okay, yep, so as I suspected, there is only a little bit of damage that it does. Not as much as Burning Girl, but I thought it was like 1 through 2, not 2 through 3. 14 boxes. Oh, we have a 50% chance to get a normal or good outcome range if the work chance is high with this creature. And oh wow, this is a very nice, nicely damaging weapon. 25 boxes, and interesting EGO suit. Good red, not very good white damage reduction, but good black damage. Better than anything else we have so far. Both of these are 25 boxes to use it, though. Okay, and let's read about its stories as well. An abnormality whose brain is imbued with rage, screams, and malicious cries. There was a wound on his forehead that never seems to heal. He hates everyone and everything. He wears a straitjacket, but is as free as any man. No amount of chains and restraints is enough to prevent him from committing violence. He always had to wear a straitjacket. Some say he was a death row inmate from a federal prison. The researchers were always cautious around him. They felt the straitjacket couldn't contain him. The researchers wanted to study a murderer's brain to prove that innate evil existed. It was difficult to determine who was worse, a man who murdered an innocent with no remorse, or the researchers who wanted to open up his brain to satiate their curiosity. A wide range of medicine and chemicals were injected into him. Some were used for the sake of humanity's future, while others were for new medical techniques. They all had the potential of changing the world. This reminds me a bit of some of the research that was done during World War II, when I know, what was the lab name? Like X-71 or something? Which, I think, if I remember correctly, they were doing experiments on prisoners, infecting them with all sorts of diseases, or seeing how long they could suffer from a certain amount of pain or lack of sleep and something like that to do the studies. It was horrific. But none of the scientists, I think, who were involved in that work were penalized when the war was over, because the information gleaned from that research would be beneficial to everyone. And so I think they were let go. It's an interesting thing to think about. I don't know. I don't think I like it, and I think I would prefer to punish those people. Rather, I don't think their suffering was worth it, but then again, who am I to say, I guess, in the end? A wide range of... Oh, we did that. The researchers were getting more and more excited. Although they didn't openly express so, it was almost palpable. They said they had found a cure, but they never said what was cured. The prisoner spoke less and less. His aggressiveness was suppressed, but at the same time, he lost himself. After an extensive review, he was permitted to have the straitjacket removed. It feels like my head is turning into metal. I sometimes hear metallic creaks in my head. As the days passed by, he began inflicting self-harm. He would continuously hit his head on the wall or hard surfaces. He insisted on checking if his head really was turning into metal. One day, they decided to eventually leave him with the hope that he would stop once he was wounded. However, even with blood pouring down his face, he wouldn't stop until his wound was so deep the whites of his skull were peeking through. He had to wear the straitjacket again, but he was no longer feared or monitored like before. A researcher died. It would have been difficult to identify him without his ID card, as his head was violently crushed. Lax security meant that the door was often left unlocked or unattended. The prisoner that everyone believed to be confined was moving around on his knees. My head, turning into metal. Folds in my brain, being flattened. He kept repeating strange words, and the final procedure was quickly put in place. Treatment was halted, and he was desiccated so his brain could be used for research. How do I know? I sedated him myself. He kept muttering nonsense until the end. Ends, begins. Ends, begins. End. Man. Every single creature that we are getting has such an awful story to it. Well, I guess not everyone. One sin, hundreds of good deeds does not. Oh, neither does the Can of Welchers. Everyone, so we're done. We're not going to play another day. This took like about 35 to 40 minutes or so to get through this day. But I want to make a few guesses as to what's going on here in some capacity. So here are my guesses. I think that Angela is very what's the word I'm looking for? Jealous? Regrets? She doesn't want to be an AI. I think she really, really, really wants to be a human. Like, that's what she wants. And I think this entire facility is not doing anything with PE boxes for energy. I think that it is her attempt to become human that we are doing this research for. She doesn't care about the amount of people that are sacrificed to do this. She wants to be human, no matter what the cost is. And more of these PE boxes will let her do so. I think that's what's going on. I don't quite understand, like, are these all abominations? I'm not sure. Maybe these are, like, different types of thoughts she has. And how we're handling them is what generates the PE boxes. So these aren't, like, real monstrosities, like in the SCP Foundation. But rather, these are just tests to see if we can come up with a way to solve them. Enough that we can generate these PE boxes for her. And so, we are X. And so there has been all these other managers before her that have failed to get to the end day to generate, to solve the problems presented with them in an acceptable manner. I also, so the word of the manager departments is Zephyrat, or Zephyrah, and this makes me think of Sephirim, which are, like, they're not, I don't think those are actually angels, but they're close enough. And so I think there's some sort of religious undertones here. And for some reason, I suspect that one sin and hundreds of good deeds is the last manager that was here. The one sin was it failing to give Angela what she wanted. The hundreds of good deeds were all the PE boxes and the good work it did, and saving people's lives, I guess, at the end. And maybe its penance is this giant cross stuck in it, in the skull of the last manager, the last one of us that was here. So that's another guess I'm making. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. I think it's kind of neat to think about this, especially because I'm going in blind. I got no clue. This is wonderful. It's been a while since I've taken to a game like this. Also, my apologies for getting so upset during the controlling of my people. I'm just frustrated I don't have more individual control over them as individuals. So a part of me doesn't really want to look up more information about how to control my employees. I'm always worried that spoilers will creep in. I've been very careful to avoid them so far. But if you think it would, I don't know, if you think you can help me with this, I would really appreciate it. Like, is it possible for me to control individual employees? Have you played this game before and you understand how some of it works? Because if so, I would really appreciate the help. And that's all I can do. I just ask, hey, can I control individual people? Is that like something I have to unlock later, or am I just not understanding it? Because I don't get much practice in. The only time I'm playing this game is with you guys. And I guess I could redo a day if I lose a handful of people to a combat, but oh man, I really don't want to do replay days unless I absolutely must. And anyway, and now I'm babbling. So I will stop here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.